This is where I see the buying opportunities. And I would also like to point out that the market moving sideways, just be aware that with the market moving sideways like it has been, on a downtrend. So don't be surprised if some of these continue to pull back. If anything, just as long as you're aware of that when you're taking out your position, that long term these might have a bright future, but in the short term the market is continually retracing. We've seen that happen now since for the last 3 weeks, right? And with this last retracement moving sideways, just keep that in mind. So the first coin that we're going to talk about is Theta token. This one's been talked about on several channels, including this one before. It has been as high as 30 cents, currently sitting at 19 cents. So that's a pretty nice buying opportunity. Did hit the market around the 17th at 15 cents. So it's really in a nice primed buying position. Half a billion circulating supply, 562 million. Market cap just over 100 million. And you can pick it up on Huobi, OKX, Gate.io, and IDEX. It will be interesting to see when and where this coin gets listed on other exchanges, bigger exchanges that are more viable to help increase this coin's volume, or this token's volume, I should say. So let's take a look at this cryptocurrency and see what's so exciting about it. Now, if you watch this video, I've watched it a couple times, but basically it's YouTube. It's like a YouTube solution. They want to have stronger streaming. They want to improve all of the video. Online video is a big thing. I mean, and these guys are saying that they believe that we need to do better, and Theta token is looking to do that. And here's how you can rest assured that this is a strong project for this video innovation. So if you come down here to some of their advisors, they have Steve Chen, co-founder of YouTube, co-founder of Twitch, Justin Kahn. These are two big-time players in online video. These two guys right here. So just that alone gives you some insight into what exactly you're working with a project like this. People with a great deal of background involved in this startup on the blockchain, and you can see right here, live streaming video today. I mean, if you're out, I don't know, on the beach, say, and you want to turn on live video on Facebook or YouTube, you might get like sometimes even 240i or 360i. I mean, if you get 720i, 720p, or you're not going to get HD 1080. You're not going to definitely get 4K. But what if one day you will be able to? It would be you'd have to have strong data coming in from your mobile provider, along with a couple other improvements and enhancements in the networks overall. But you can see content creator, publisher, centralized CDN. So there is room to grow, and it will be interesting to see how live streaming improves the quality over time. And just the fact that they're even taking a crack at it is impressive. And Theta having the guys from Twitch and YouTube as advisors is really impressive also. So I think if you're into streaming like me, I mean, I've never really fully told you guys what I do for a day job, but let's just say I am into video. I do have a video background. So Theta token to me is very interesting. You can see the roadmap. Got a lot of transparency with the team. I like this project. I think this token here has some room to grow. So moving right along to my next cryptocurrency that I'm going to highlight is iOS token. So I've talked about iOS token a couple times on this channel. Internet of Services token essentially is what iOS stands for. It's been as high as it hit the market at 2 cents, sitting at 5 cents, and it's been as high as what, 13 cents. So sitting at 5 cents, it does have a fairly high market cap, which would indicate that this token in a volatile, sideways moving market that keeps losing valuation, this token does have some more retracing possibly to do. But as it continues to retrace and it's on your buy list, it definitely is definitely worth having on your list of coins to watch. iOS token, IOST. You can pick it up on Huobi and Binance. Anytime a cryptocurrency is listed on Binance, they're going to have a nice size market cap, because Binance is getting more picky with who they bring in, and there is a lot of people who are actively using Binance for an exchange. If your favorite cryptocurrency, your token or coin, is not on Binance, that's usually what's holding it back, is the volume that comes from Binance, Bittrex. I'm not even going to say Bitfinex anymore. I don't care. I could care less about Poloniex anyways. And but KuCoin, Binance, Bittrex, those three right there, they really do have a nice volume. That if your coin can get listed on those three, it'll rise. Even if it's an okay project. But something like this, it's an outstanding project in my opinion, already being listed on Binance, that's more than likely what's helping to give it this price. If Theta token were to get listed on Binance, I would anticipate a nice market cap like this also. But I think this one still has some retracing to potentially do, so just keep that in mind. Also, circulating supply is fairly high off the total supply, but I do like what they're overall about. So, innovative business can't evolve in a vacuum. That's true, right? We believe the iOS blockchain is a comprehensive ecosystem for business to incubate their next ideas. We created a handful of tools to help them realize their dreams. So this HUDs, this is a very interesting aspect of what iOS token is up to. Data storage services are the backbones of any ecosystem. With HUDs, the iOS ecosystem provides a decentralized, secure, searchable, efficient, and economical way to store information. If you know anything about me, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know I'm big on data, storage, and data analytics. So obviously I'm big on stuff like that, especially as a utility in the business world. So dApps and smart contracts, decentralized apps and smart contracts, are the centerpiece of the iOS ecosystem. In the iOS blockchain, developers can not only enjoy the stability and high concurrency brought by the iOS virtual machine, but also the ability to develop in all mainstream programming languages. So it has fair and transparent feedback system. Users will have the opportunity to provide feedback upon completion of the service. So that will allow the iOS community or development team to improve their project. So you can see they have their team here. We've talked about this before with this project. It's interesting to always look at the advisors, and you can see the investors on the project. So the secure and scalable blockchain that actually works, the iOS Internet of Services, offers a solid infrastructure for many kinds of online service providers. Its high TPS, privacy protection, scalable, and secure blockchain provide infinitely many new possibilities for the online service providers to serve their customer base. So we'll keep an eye on this iOS token. It's definitely something to add to your watch list. Next one, Trinity Network Credit. So there's actually been some YouTubers who've talked about this. It has been moving sideways, and in a market condition like we've seen, this NEO token here, so this is a NEO token. There's more and more NEO tokens, Red Pulse, Deep Brain Chain. Now you have the Trinity Network Credit. So it's been as high as, it hit the market at about 23 cents, been as high as 41 cents, currently sitting at 30 cents. Been as low recently as 27 cents. I would say try to scoop this thing up. I like it below 30 cents. I really like it. Yeah, I really like it below 30 cents. I mean, if you can get it around 25 cents, that's a green light for me. 25 cents. Obviously, being on KuCoin, it has a nice volume because of that. $101 million market cap. coins like this. So it's just really, as the market picks up, coins like this will pick up. But we're just kind of waiting on the market to pick up, because as you've seen, most of these coins keep going down in value with the market, right? So, which creates buying opportunities for those of you who are looking to buy. Not so interesting for those of you who are looking to hold, right? Or those of you who are holding. So Trinity is an off-chain scaling scheme for NEO. So private, it's like the Lightning Network, right, for NEO. Trinity acts as the Lightning Network for NEO. Wow, I just repeated myself. In order to achieve real-time payments, low transaction fees, scalability, and privacy protection for NEO assets. Using state channel technology, Trinity will significantly increase blockchain throughout for NEP-5 token transfers. So if you're a fan of NEO and you're a fan of what the Lightning Network has done for Litecoin and some of these other cryptocurrencies that exist, then you should be a fan of Trinity, what Trinity is bringing. So go through their website. They've got these really boring videos that you can watch, but they at least tell you how to use their product. And they have the key features. Obviously, you have the roadmap and some of the other important things you need to check out when you're on here. You have the team. So, yet again, this project is really moving. I think they're doing a great job, and they're getting a lot of attention because of the work that they're doing. And NEO has been just tearing it up in the market. So those of you who hold NEO, good on you. Now, here's some old faithfuls that we've got coming up. Quant Stamp, good old Quant Stamp. We've seen Quant Stamp as high as 80 cents. We originally started talking about Quant Stamp around the 10 to 12 cent range. So, I mean, it just shows us what a heyday can look like. I mean, I bought in here, and it's kind of what we're looking at with these coins, these last three, Theta, iOS token, and Trinity, is when seeing them running sideways like that, it just gives you the impression in a bull market they'll run up like Quant Stamp did. But Quant Stamp's, being that it's been retracing, I would anticipate Quant Stamp to rebound, being on Huobi, Binance, KuCoin. I mean, it's positioned in a very nice place. Vitalik likes these smart contract security protocols. First smart contract security auditing protocol. This is for ERC20. So good old Ethereum. You can see the team. Some advisors. Like I said, Vitalik likes this stuff. Security 3.0, designed to secure all smart contracts cost effectively in a scalable manner. Security is a big thing, especially as blockchain and Ethereum grow. There's going to be this demand for security, especially with smart contracts. A bug or some sort of disturbance in that smart contract's execution process of the code, who knows what? I mean, I mean, it's how far down the rabbit hole you want to go with the security risk, right? So Quant Stamp is definitely got a great utility, and in the worst case scenario, if something were to happen where there would be some sort of security breach with a smart contract, dApps, or really anything using a smart contract, Quant Stamp will look like the rock star coming in to save the day, assuming they have the solution. All right, so another cryptocurrency that we've talked about before, Simple Token. I've talked about Simple Token down in this range, and talked about Simple Token when it was moving up, but because of the market conditions, we've watched it retrace. And now that it's retraced down to 45 cents, it's caught my eye again, and I'm saying, wow, Simple Token's peeled back. So $118 million. As you guys know, pretty much every cryptocurrency is taking a hit here. There is not one cryptocurrency that's been bulletproof from this. So Simple Token is no exception. There might be a couple that have not taken as much of a pounding though. So let's take a look at Simple Token's website. But basically what they're doing is they're looking to create cryptocurrencies for already existing apps. Easily launch digital currencies on open Ethereum sidechains and turn any business into a dynamic ecosystem. You can come on here and watch the intro. It speaks pretty much for itself, okay? You've got the team, Jason Goldberg and crew, advisors team. You know how we look at these things. You have the documents, partners, products. So I think as Simple Token has reached this 40, I think definitely if Simple Token retraces below, I would say if it goes below 40 cents, you know, really take a good hard look at Simple Token because of the future that it holds. At these prices, it's really hard to make any sort of judgment call on where the market's going, and because of that, if the market keeps peeling back, which it doesn't look like it's going to, because we're finding outstanding support at this level here. I mean, this is the kind of support the market's really needed. And this, you know, we're 2 weeks into this support line, but that support line is downtrending, so that's what makes me a little bit concerned. Now, speaking of that, you can see this sideways movement. Let's see how long that sideways movement lasted. From September till about November, we had that sideways movement, which we're seeing a lot more volatility than we saw then. But that it just looks like if we I'm just trying to dial something in on a chart. If we drop below $428 million, that would be a moment to really just kind of hold on, fasten your seatbelt, right? But we'll see where this thing goes. And I want to mention one more cryptocurrency in this video just for the sake of mentioning it, Crypterium. So the reason I'm not going to really recommend it is because it's only listed on IDEX and EtherDelta and CoinFalcon. But with that being said, that does make it kind of interesting because it's only listed on some very difficult exchanges. We saw that happen with Dragon Chain back when Dragon Chain was below 50 cents and then it shot up to above $4. Something like this, Crypterium, which is really new to the market, and it's been continually retracing. It hit the market at 256, now sitting at 142. So look at that, Bitcoin 9,932 as I'm making this video. So you have Crypterium, crypto bank for crypto people, pay with cryptocurrency in 42 million stores worldwide. You know, we've heard that from everything from Monaco, 10x really more than anything. But Crypterium is definitely one to add to your list of coins to watch. I'm not going to necessarily recommend it. So Crypterium looks like the next big thing. Yeah, I would say that if I was a marketing genius. In 8 years, the crypto economy will exceed $10 trillion. So, wow, what an assertion. Look at this. In 8 years' time, the crypto economy will exceed $10 trillion. Woo! Doesn't that make you feel good, guys? Ending this video on a good note. I figured Crypterium would be the ones to give you the good news, right? So, check us out on Twitter, AltcoinBuzzIO. Subscribe to this channel. And hit that bell to get notified when videos like this drop. Just like I said, I mean, I think I think these are all fairly priced, but just bear in mind that we don't know where the bottom of this market is yet, especially as the retracement appears to be continuing and the market is running sideways. With the good old technical analysis people out there suggesting that we still have to hit the $8,000 Bitcoin in order to get this thing moving up. And I talked about that in my last video. I'll just talk about it here. So why the $8,000 TA analysis that keeps coming up? And you can see right here, that was the last time the market really found support for an extended period of time, from November 17th. Well, let's see here, 8,000. From November 19th till November 25th is where it really kind of stabilized. And then from there, it just shot up. And then it's broken resistance all the way down to where we're at. And you can see it kind of keeps on dipping, right? Here, it touched it, but now it's back. So just got to keep our eyes on it.